All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, we've got the club baseball crew from ECU in here. We've got Lee Parker, Brandon Warren, and Jay Stanasek, and we'll get to know all you guys briefly, individually, and then talk about what's coming up with club baseball. But first of all, welcome in, Lee. How you doing, man?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Where are you from?
So I'm from here, born and raised in Greenville. Went to Farmville Central High School. Left for 2 years. Went to the mountains, played ball at Brevard College. Came back here and decided to play club.
Good deal. Got a local Jag in the house, and talk about what club baseball is. I've talked to club baseball guys here at Pirate Radio for 15 or so years, but for new folks, we'll talk about what it is. But Brandon, we'll get to know you as well. Brandon Warren, where are you from, Brandon?
I'm from here, from Greenville. I went to North Pitt High School, played baseball there. Then went to Lenore Community College in Kinston, played 2 years, and moved back home.
All right.
Played club ball ECU.
Got a Panther in the house. And also Jay Stanasek, and I've only heard that last name one other time in my life, and that was in the 90s when North Carolina had a quarterback named Jason Stanasek, and I asked Jay, any relation, and you said, yeah.
Yeah, that is my dad.
That's your dad. Pretty cool. So a Tar Heel quarterback and an East Carolina club baseball player. So are you from the Triangle, I'm assuming?
Yes, I'm from North Raleigh.
Okay. Where'd
And
you go to high school?
I went to Wakefield High School.
Okay.
And then I came straight to ECU, and I've been playing club since my freshman year.
All right, so why club baseball? You said you played at a college previously, and we'll start with you, Lee. Why, the decision to play club baseball, why is that a good option for baseball players?
Yeah, so I had a couple friends from the Greenville area that were playing my sophomore year of college, and I wasn't really happy where I was at school-wise, in the environment, and was looking to make a move, even without baseball. I was talking to them. They had mentioned club. I knew nothing about it. Decided to come try it out for the fall of my sophomore year, and then ended up loving it, loving the environment, the guys, having that little bit of freedom, but still being on the field, and decided to make the change.
Yeah, and I mean, dynasty is overused in sports, the word, but it's a dynasty, ECU Club Baseball. So, Brandon, you get to continue your baseball career, have fun with the fellas, go to school all at the same time, and how about your decision? All those things are positives, right?
Yeah, I got done at Lenore Community College and really didn't know what the next step was. I didn't know where I was going to go, and I actually planned to be done. I was going to call it quits, and another fellow teammate was in my class, one of my English classes, and kind of talked me into it and ended up coming to play.
How about you, Jay? Why club baseball for you?
Well, I knew I was coming to ECU my senior year of high school, and I was going to stop playing baseball. But I had some coaches on my high school team that were they knew some people who went and played here at club, so I just emailed the president and then showed up, and I've loved it ever since.
Let me ask positions as well.
I'm shortstop.
All right.
Catcher.
Pitcher.
All right, yeah. Well, I want to ask about pitcher. So you got to stay pretty regimented as a pitcher and everything. When you thought you were done and picked it back up, was it difficult to get the arm right, or was it
too bad?
Yeah.
I played summer ball in Wilson for the
Okay.
Tops, and took maybe like a month and a half off, and kind of jumped right back into it when I got here. So it wasn't too much time of a break.
Everybody loved their Little League and Babe Ruth days. That's I retired after my freshman team at Conley due to a thumb injury, and I wasn't any good. But where does club baseball, because you mentioned summer ball as well, kind of rank as far as the most fun you've had playing baseball? Because I've heard everybody I've talked to loves it because of kind of what you said, Lee, that, I mean, it's serious. It's real baseball, but there's also kind of a bit of a freedom to it. So where does it rank as far as the fun factor for you?
I would say it's pretty neck and neck. So me and Brandon actually played Little League here in Greenville together under Ramey Steins for Brown and Wood.
Awesome, man.
So that's how we actually got to know each other. But just being able to go to the field and enjoy baseball again. A lot of guys hit that college level, and they start to feel like it's a job.
Yep.
And it's not so much a game anymore. So, our guys are at the field because they want to be. We're not forcing anybody to be there. Nobody's on scholarship. So it's really just guys enjoy the game way more than they did in high school, and I think that's why they play well and continue to stay.
And for a lot of guys, it's kind of the last step. There was a kid we had on, Tanner Tanner Duncan, yeah, who I believe went to the Astros system and from Club Baseball, which was awesome. But do you guys, is this it? Is like slow pitch softball next, or you guys going to keep trying to play baseball?
I'm done.
Yeah,
This year.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
That's probably
All right.
it, yeah.
Are you being recruited yet for slow pitch softball teams in the area?
Yes.
Yeah.
I assumed you were. Good stuff, man. So you guys played Greenville Little League? You said I played Winterville, and I was always jealous of my Greenville buddies because y'all got awesome field, articles in the Daily Reflector. Like, you don't realize it because you're young, probably, but that is, and you got to play with a great coach there, Ramey Steins. But you probably look back and really appreciate those days, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about where this team is right now, headed to the regionals, correct? So what does that mean? Where are you guys playing this weekend?
Playing in Wilson at the Top Stadium. It's us, JMU, Virginia Tech, and NC State. So we have JMU tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
What's the format there? Single, double?
Double.
Yeah.
It's a regular regional, NCAA regional.
Okay,
setup.
good deal. What's the record heading into this regional?
17-4.
17-4.
So we're on a 15-game win streak right now, but
Nice.
we're 17-4.
Who are the 4 losses to? Any of the teams you'll see this week?
Yep. So we got swept by State in
Okay.
the second series of the year, and then lost a game to Coastal Carolina in the first series of the year. So
All right.
Absolutely.
Oh, the Wolfpack 1 or 2 then.
yep.
How is there any talking? Baseball players. I've always said baseball players are probably the cockiest athletes, and part of that is it's an individual sport, like with the pitcher and hitter especially. But is there any yapping or anything on the?
There's a lot of yapping. I have to get toned down from my catcher here a lot of the time and put in my place. But, yeah, there's a lot of that for sure.
Lee, you were the first, I think, to say I'm done. Does that have anything to do with catching and knees and health, or how you holding up right now?
It's been rough.
Yeah.
So Coach Ramey actually put me behind the plate when I was 9. So I've been back behind the plate since then. I think I'm going on 17 years now behind the plate.
I don't know how you guys do it.
It's getting hard on the body.
Yeah, no doubt. So if and when you guys advance from this weekend, the next step is the Club Baseball World Series, right? Where is that?
Alton, Illinois.
Okay, good deal. And not to look ahead, but making some travel plans and hopefully getting ready for that. How about practice week to week? Where do y'all practice? How often are you able to get together?
Practice twice a week in a full team format. Tuesday, Thursday. Practice later so that guys can be in class. A lot of our guys have jobs, so they're working throughout the day. And then we have access to a next level training facility.
Nice.
That our guys go in there pretty much every day and are in there working in small groups or on their own.
Who's the head coach now?
Michael Crumpler.
Crumpler, okay. And how much is it coach-led and how much is it player-led? You know what I'm saying? Like you guys probably hold each other accountable a lot, I would imagine.
Yeah, so with the school we have a board of officers. We decide to hire coaches because we want to be players. As officers, we want to be players and not have to coach. We think there needs to be a separation between a player and a coach.
Yeah.
So we leave all the coaching decisions to the coaches that we bring in, and then we handle all the school stuff as officers.
As far as funding goes, how does that work? And obviously everybody needs more. If people want to help out or anything, how can folks do that?
Yeah, so we take $1,000 a semester. Is that right? $1,000 a semester each player pays, to raise money, and then we do fundraisers through the fall, through the spring. Once the postseason opens up here, we'll be doing more fundraisers like we did last year. I think last year we ended up raising somewhere close to $50,000 in a week to go to the World Series. So that'll be on our social medias: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of those.
Yeah. So you're a player and a GM and a team owner, hiring a coach. Like, you want to get involved in some sports management here? Sounds like you're doing quite a bit.
I'm done with it after this year. So
What about you, Brandon? What's next in life for you outside of baseball?
I work a full-time job at Garris Evans,
Okay.
company here in Greenville, and like the practices being late in the afternoon. I get off at 4 every day. I still got some time to do schoolwork and balance that life. And
Yeah.
be able to work.
Busy life, but good deal. How about you, Jay? What's next for you?
After this, I don't know, probably find a real job somewhere and just get on with life.
Good deal. So football is in the blood somewhere. Did you play football growing up?
I did play football all the way until senior year of high school.
Did better at baseball, or you enjoyed it more, or why baseball?
I am better at baseball. Just naturally, yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. And talked about your dad before we came on. He played, you said, some pro football in Europe, the NFL Europe, Germany, you said?
Yeah, in Germany.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Is he so have you met Bill Belichick and his girlfriend yet?
I have not.
If you do, let me know. I've got questions about that. Lee, what's your next move in life?
So I'm going into the Army. So
Oh,
I'm
wow.
ROTC at ECU, so I'll be going after next year. I'll be going in.
Man,
Commissioner.
cool. How did you come to that decision? Something you wanted to do?
It's been kind of a roller coaster. I really wanted to go to an academy out of high school before baseball. Decided to play baseball instead, and then kind of full circle came back to it, and
Yeah.
decided if I didn't do it, I would regret it. So here I am.
Man, awesome. Man, y'all are great young men. Brandon, you're kind of like a full-grown adult. Got a
I feel
job.
like it,
Yeah, school, baseball. You got like 3 kids and a wife and everything too.
Nah, absolutely not. I wouldn't even have time for that. You know?
Yeah, true.
I was in bed by like 7 o'clock.
Right.
That is very true. Yeah, no doubt.
Good deal. Lee Parker, Brandon Warren, Jay Stanasek joining us here. And guys, how would you, for the next kind of generation, Lee, talk to kids that are maybe ready to give it up or whatever to give club baseball a chance? What's your kind of pitch to kids?
I don't even think we have to make one. A lot of schools, especially here, a lot of schools do. I think that we have such a good environment and reputation that
Yeah.
people know club baseball in Greenville, especially. But it's just a way to continue playing, enjoy the game again. Bottom line there, if you truly love the game and you want to be there on the field, you want to be around the guys, then clubs for you.
All right, good deal. Jay, any final words?
No, man. I think that if you do like playing baseball and you come out there, there's no way you don't enjoy every
Yeah.
second you're playing because all the people are like really close friends and everyone enjoys it.
And Brandon, kind of one last hurrah for you. You said, what would you tell folks that were like you, that thought you were maybe done, but then found something fun to do here?
Keep playing as long as you can and enjoy it while you're there.
There you go. Lee Parker, Brandon Warren, Jay Stanasek. Appreciate it, guys. Good luck, and go ahead and win this weekend, and we can chat again next week. How about that?
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.